Good morning. Today is Monday the 23rd and this is the start of our online learning. I want to run through a couple things with you. Around 8:30 is when they want you to get up, and we want you to make sure you're eating breakfast, something healthy, and you're washing your hands. Please make sure to wash your hands because that's what's going on right now. 20 seconds. Okay, so when we have math time, the first thing you should do is go onto our YouTube page, which I linked onto our Class Dojo. You can access Class Dojo on the computer or on an app. I did put the link for it. If it doesn't work, please let me know. And the first thing that we have is our math lesson is not up yet. Miss Hildebrand will have that up. And then you should do a Zearn lesson. I did put the Zearn login information on YouTube. Please make sure your scholar is going on their Zearn account. Again, if you can't log on, I do have another video on that. So if you go on to Zearn, I believe I have a student I don't have anymore, so I can use hers. Alright, you should start with the gym. It should be a really cute game. Might even stop me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Enter. So cute with the little frog. Next. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this, your scholar should be able to do it without you. This does not require you just sit there. Also, I would like them to try to do these things by themselves. I think YouTube, you might need to link something for them so that they can get to it quickly. If it's on the computer, I think it's quite easily done. You can just tab it on the top. I think you can. Oh, you can favorite it. Alright, that was it. Then they will give you the next thing to do, and right now it looks like it's Blast. 15 questions. Uh-oh, I just woke up, so let's see how this goes. 440, I'm using my keypad and I'm just doing enter as I go. 41, 32, 2, that's subtraction. Oh yeah, this is really waking me up in the morning. 57, then we're down to addition. 79, 60, and 20. Whew. Says check your work. You can go down and see. Oh, you can actually change it if you're not sure, I think. Oh no, you can't. That's actually having them check it. Uh-oh, there's another set. Alright, I'm going to pause this and then get back to you after this set. Okay, so while I was doing this set, I just figured out something that you can actually go back and change things. So if I thought 25 and it said plus right here, then I can actually go and change it. So if I put 35 and I did enter and I go back and I'm like, oh wait, no. I can actually click on it and then change my answer, which I thought was really cool. Alright, give me another second. Alright, so I finished this part. Now it's more and less. I think this is when Math Chat is what actually tells you what's going on in the lesson. So when you play the video, it'll stop at all these points, and then it'll ask you a question.
Hi, Zearn Star. Super J here. I've been on a mission to rescue as many dogs as I can, like this one. How many have I rescued so far?
Alright, so then it's actually showing us a word problem. So with this, you can actually click this little button right here.
Super J rescued 27 dogs in June. In July, she rescued 11. In August, she rescued 40. How many dogs did Super J rescue in those 3 months?
Then they read it for you. So if you have scholars that are saying, I don't know what this word is, then you definitely have them click these buttons.
What are we trying to solve?
So then they would pick one of these. I'm going to look. It says it would be this one, but I'm not going to click it right now because I don't know who's watching this video. Meek. My cat is here with us. Hi. These little portions come out, say draw these in your notes. If you have a piece of paper lying around somewhere, or maybe a half-used notebook, this is the time to break that out, to write all that information into. So I skipped across a couple different videos so that now I'm on this, and they're actually telling you like what to draw where. And again, these little parts is blanks, so they would have to fill this in. This is the checkpoint that's at 1 minute and 24 seconds in. It's asking you to do the plus and minus, so you can add hundreds, tens, and ones chips in order to show 157. So you would add, and they've seen this before. If you need to redo it, you can press this button. It clears the whole thing. If you need to subtract, there is that button once there is a chip there. There comes across a time where they have these little blanks here. Again, you can click one in order to fill them in. If you do get them wrong, they tell you to try again, which means click them again so you can try it again. Okay, this video might feel a little choppy because I'm just pausing in between, and whenever I come across the part of a lesson where I'm like, they might not know what to do, that's what I start recording again. Alright, so this is quite one of the last checkpoints. I think it's second to last. And it has a pattern, so it's 135, 145, 155, 165, 175. And it's telling you to match. So I think you grab one of these and you can match it. I think it's telling me it's wrong. Oh, it will turn green if it's correct. And you do it for a couple times. Alright, so I just finished Math Chat, which is more or less today. And now I'm on to Tower of Power. The more you use your brain, the more it grows. Okay, so I think this is really just more practice on what we're supposed to do. So you're doing the plus and minus over here and showing 100 less than 159. And I think you just keep going. Value is shown. Again, the question's right up here, so please make sure they're reading the question. If they're sitting there going, I don't know what it's telling me to do, or I don't know what I'm doing, well then you go, what is the question asking you to do? They know what the word value means. It means what is the actual number, what are the digits that make up that number. And we've done 100 more, we've done 100 less. We look at the right value. Some scholars are having problems skip counting when there is a number in the ones place, like 57, 47, 37, they forget the 7. And alright, so this is Tower of Power. Once I get it done, or once I get to a point where I go, oh, that's a little hard, I will re-record. Alright, once it says lesson complete, lesson 1 more or less. Once you've done that, and it says lesson 2 is unlocked, you can stop, sir, and that's what you're going for today. What I want to show you is that it tracks where you are. And this is how we would be putting it into this. Of yes, you did math today. Yes, you did ELA today. Also want to say that once you're done with that part, you would go on to the YouTube Daily Story Problem, which is on our YouTube channel. It's right on the top here. Number 1, CGI word math word problem. And you would need a piece of paper and a pen for this, or a pencil, whatever floats your boat. and follow the prompts through. Again, this was my first time making it, so just bear with me. But they know the drill, and it's the same thing that we usually do, so they should be used to it. Then they should be completing 2 pages from their math packet. It can just go in order. It should be the same 2 pages that they should be finishing. I believe I have the packet. Okay, then around 10:15, I hope that took about an hour. If they're rushing through it, tell them to calm down. Oh, you have all this time. So academic time for ELA, again it says academic time ELA YouTube read aloud mini lesson. Miss Severino actually did these for us, and these are her mini lessons right here. Love that she has a whiteboard. And then write about the read aloud. I believe she has an assignment for you. Then you go on Not Raz Kids, we're actually doing Epic. So if you go on to Epic, you'll be reading uninterrupted, which means not stopping, not going to get a drink, not going to the bathroom, literally just sitting there for 20 minutes just reading, not picking a book for 20 minutes, reading for 20 minutes. And if you need a video of a teacher just sitting there reading for 20 minutes, I will do that as well, because I don't think they understand what reading for 20 minutes looks like. So they would actually have to go on and pick a book. I know I assigned a couple books. They can look into that. If you want me to assign different books for you, I can. But they actually tell you how much you read right here. So this is again what we will be looking for. Oh, okay, so you did read today. Next thing we will be doing is completing 2 pages of your ELA packet. Please go in order. Then it's lunchtime. After lunch, make them do a chore. Either it's help fold laundry, get your hands dirty with dishes, take out the garbage, something that they can do. And you know what? They can do a lot more than you think. They clean our entire room. They pick up stuff all over the floor for me. They'll dive for pencils if I drop something on the floor. So they like to clean. They can dust, they can mop, they can do everything at this point. Around 12:30 to 1, if they have a sibling, sit them all down, have them rotate and read if they can. If they have a younger sibling that they can't read, then make them sit there and just read to them, like an audience. They need to read to someone that can actually hear them, which is also good for your younger scholars. 1 to 2 is like specials. This is also when I would be doing an office hour, so if you want to call me or class dojo me, that's fine. You can draw, color, they can listen to music while they're drawing and coloring. If they want to go noodle and they want to exercise, I can put up some of those. But this is a no electronics time, get off the computer, get off the tablet, because right after that, for 45 minutes, they're allowed to go on something of whatever you have. Doesn't need to be a fancy computer, it doesn't need to be a fancy phone. As long as it has internet access, it's fine. Because there's something that works on something. If you have a laptop of sorts that has a keyboard, we do have a typing website, which I really feel like is necessary for them. And then they would go out and just let them run around. During recess, when you watch them, they run like maniacs. They're screaming their lungs out. And I think they need that burst of energy. Then after that, the day is kind of closed. So then just enjoy your time. Let them relax. Let them do what they want. I also wanted to throw in an incentive here, that if they get both ELA and math done, I will add 2 dojo points every day, which actually equals dojo dollars. And they know what they can do with that. We can actually buy like little class coupons of like do show and tell, or tell a joke, or you get to wear your own sweater in the classroom. So we want to encourage scholars to be able to do something, and that's what I threw in there. So let me know again if you have any questions or problems. And let the day begin.